I'm just trying to get some water to clean, and it's frozen.
So guys, on a scale of 1 to 10, how cold is it? Not that that scale makes sense.
It's cold in Siberia, yes.
They're just being pussies.
It's cold enough for vodka.
It's not cold at all.
Luckily, no one was stupid enough to wear shorts and a vest. That would be stupid.
We knew that we had about 5 days to cross the whole width of Siberia, so Barnaul to Vladivostok, and yeah, that was when our visas were going to run out, so we tried to stock up as much as we could in Barnaul with food and just anything that we thought we might need for the journey, as we were going to attempt this 5-day continuous, like 24-hour drive, just changing around drivers.
It's snowing on the Siberian highway, unsurprisingly really. Here we have Andre.
With some tomato already prepared bread for the effect of the TV show, and then we have some kind of salami.
It was very challenging for us. It was difficult sort of being in the same like confined space with the same people like 24 hours for 5 days straight.
It's 10 o'clock on the first night of doing the Trans-Siberian Highway, and we've gone insane.
But we got by. We had laptops, so we played games.
So we are making Andre here, although he now has eyeliner, and the fact that you can give someone a tramp stamp is incredible. So Andre living up to his inner self, you know. This is what Andre would be if he had the choice.
We played games, I don't know what you would call them, but you know, like games like I Spy, or we had the micro game or the dog game, like if you see a dog you just shout dog, and we had our tallies. And yeah, we just had like little bits like that kept us going, writing diaries, taking photos, and yeah.
Endowments for the novice master, the guest master, the infirmary and the almoner. The rest belongs to the prior. Each uses the income from his property to fulfill his obligations. About to press on with the indictment when another voice said, "I would like to confess." Everyone looked. It was William Bovis, the original offender, standing up and looking shamefaced.
Hey Max, how is it going?
Very well. So we found some newly built roads, and since Felicia has some new suspension on it, we're absolutely flying. So the Micro has literally just run out of petrol, as in fully out. The end is off and it's drifting. I think there's a petrol station there. Rich, is it cool if we slowly go into the back of you and push you to this petrol station?
Yeah, be careful.
Go for it, Lucas. Coming in nice and slow. Brace yourself, we'll try and be gentle.
Brace for impact.
Keep going fast.
Give it more speed.
More. Coming in now.
There you go.
Alright, I hope this is okay. This is my first time, I'm so sorry.
You're so rough, Max!
Just pushing the Micro in. He's not making the curling championships, that's for sure.
See, we had to stop for fuel, so we tried to combine this with toilet breaks and getting food. Most of the time they were truck stops, so we'd just end up buying borscht or the kind of local like pastries or bread, and living out of what we'd got in Barnaul and just literally whatever we could find to eat.
Day 2, morning 1. How are we all doing?
Good, we're still alive.
And we're going to celebrate with vodka soon, so. As it is.
My graduation day.
Make a graduation day! Just over 24 hours. How are we doing?
Good.
Cold and good.
This is helping.
We're on the super long trip going to Vladivostok, going across the Siberian highway.
Hello! Yeah!
And this is a very special segment that we like to call Mystery Meat Hour.
Mystery Meat Hour.
And our mystery meat today is this guy. He got a little squashed in the bag. There we go. Jeez. Alright, give us a second. Alright, I've been trying this for a minute. This thing is actually legitimately quite difficult to cut, so.
No supplies.
Yeah, there we go, perfect. Alright, stand by. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And our new discovery, as we managed to cut it in half, it is a solid piece of steak. It is not ground beef, it is not hamburger.
The people who said they'd give us Wi-Fi kind of changed their mind. They were like, you better leave now. And then some other nice guys came over and explained this is the most criminal city in Russia, and the mafia were coming to where we were in a couple hours.
My Russian is good, but English so bad, guys. Добро пожаловать в Читу, самый криминальный город в России.
Basically saying it's the most criminal city in Russia, and we're stuck here temporarily.
Be careful, guys. Just be careful.
So we kind of are running the hell out of here right now.
We're going to be in Tokyo in 2 days. It's amazing. Not long left. We're on the last bit of the journey. And living out of what we'd got in Barnaul and just literally whatever we could find to eat. Lots of energy drinks.
Go little micro, go little micro, go! 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 Yeah! And we officially creeped out the first time.
I think we officially creeped out
Everybody on,
including
the Siberian highway. We're driving through Siberia, and there's this weird, awkward strip of lights that's in front of us. We're in the middle of nowhere, by the way, and they keep constantly flickering, and it's pretty creepy.
The journey was pretty much alright until the Skoda broke. So Lucas was driving.
But it's almost morning, so we should be fine.
And we were driving sort of at night, going at fairly decent speed, and there was a train track. He didn't see it, so he was driving still full speed, hit the train track. All I remember is being in the back and like flying into the air, and then this massive crash as we landed, and basically we'd snapped the suspension sort of bar, so then I was sitting effectively on the wheel arch for the rest of the journey, which was very bumpy and not very fun. But we managed to kind of just be careful from then on and keep the car going to Vladivostok.
Just look, nice space.
That was not fun
Yeah.
at all.
I can imagine.
I feel like I'm leaning like this.
Considering you can see that whole side, your whole back end is completely leaned down.
It's quite shaky. We lost our shock absorber last night, somehow, as you can see. And yeah, then you start the road.
The Micro also had a little bit of a situation. We needed a new tyre, basically. We left Joelle and Richard in the Micro in -5 in the middle of the night on the Siberian highway, with all the like sleeping bags and stuff to keep themselves warm.
So we lost our tire, of which we don't have a spare. Most spares have rocks in, and we are stuck still on the Siberian highway in a snowstorm.
Yeah, hopefully. It's not like it's cold or anything. I mean, apparently it's -0.3, and that's actually inside the car.
And the rest of us went in the Skoda to try and find a garage to get a new tyre and get the puncture fixed. We came across a few places, most of them were shut, and it wasn't until after a few hours of driving around that we realised that actually we had another spare tyre in the Skoda, and the Skoda and the Micra's tyres are interchangeable. So we kind of got back and had this realisation. We were all a bit annoyed, but we got on, changed it, and went on our way.
Go back home for morning exercises.
Hey, look, Rich. Rich, how much longer?
Although we had these two kind of breakdowns, we still managed to get to Vladivostok just in time. I remember getting there and kind of rushing around trying to find the shipping guy. Eventually he found us and took us to the port.
Following our guide to the boat, drop off the cars. The van, it's kind of like Grand Theft Auto trying to follow this guy.
He said we had like half an hour or something to try and like repack the cars effectively, so we had to choose what we wanted for the next like month and leave whatever we didn't need in the car. And then the cars got clean, so we watched like all the dirt from the past 2 months get washed away.
Oh, okay, so everything has to be washed down before it goes in. Yeah, snowboard can definitely use a good cleaning.
So the cars are finally being cleaned. As you can see on Richard's, his GB sticker has come off, and that is the colour the car should be. But even the pressure washer can't even make it white.
There are a ton of leaks in the roof of the Skoda. So whilst it's being cleaned on the outside, it's about to get very mouldy on the inside.
What do we need? What do people want? Sandals.
I can't believe they let us do it with a basket. That's fucking amazing. Roll it down.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
And then that was it. They were off, they were locked away. And yeah, then our next stop was Japan.
Hello, Joelle.
Hello, Anna.
We're about to fly to Tokyo.
She's going to Japan. We're going to Japan. Well, especially in the United States, like the media for Russia is absolutely insanely horrible. Like everybody in Russia supposedly isn't, it kind of hates this U.S. We just don't get along according to anything you see in the news. And that's absolutely not true. I mean, politics go right out the window as soon as you sit down and have a beer and just strike up a conversation. And that, like, all of Russia in the stands really resembled that. Like, that was the biggest thing that I had learned. Everybody else just wants to be happy and wants to get to know you. That's it.
So we just wanted to thank everybody who's subscribed to us on YouTube so far. And if you haven't subscribed, please click the button. There's a button that's on the side there. Please, just please. Ah!